Hello, this is Stephanie and you've made your way to my channel, Saving with Stephanie J. If you hear somebody heavy breathing, it's Lola down here. She's eating one of her treats. I thought I'd come to you today. I had been, I'm at the store way too much and Sephora and all that way too much. L'Oreal has got more of their Infallible products, and so I thought I would get kind of a plethora of it and let us see what we think of the new L'Oreal. Okay, the Infallible. Tell you what, let's start first with, oh my goodness, Lola is just down here just making all kinds of little grunting, snorting noises. Let's start out with some MAC Prep and Prime. Get a little bit of this on the old face. And if y'all happen to see the pretty shelves that are behind me, my mom and dad come down the other day and he made those for me and he put them up. So let's give some love to the Poppy. Sweet man, sweet man. Alrighty, a little Prep and Prime, and mercy, that Prep and Prime's sticky. Either that or it's real hot here in North Georgia, especially in the house when you've got your heat on then heat off. It's just crazy. Alrighty, with my trusty blender brush, or blender sponge that is a little bit on the damp side, I am wearing the 24-hour foundation Pro Glow. It's in the Infallible 24, and I am in number 201 Classic Ivory. And if you see, I haven't got all of my bright lights on today because I am sweating. Mercy. Whoop, and there he is. Do a little bit on the back of the hand so you can see. Ugh, okay. Alright, let's start dabbing. This is supposed to wear for 24 hours. Now y'all know that I am a nurse and I work 12-hour shifts. So, let's see how this does. I've just started wearing the Estee Lauder, and I'm really liking it for its wear. I look decent. I don't look quite scary after 12, 13 hours of work. So I don't know how this is going to compare. You can get this, most of the L'Oreal Infallible line at CVS, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, all the good places, Rite Aid, good old drugstore. And also, if you hear whirring outside, since it's March, everybody is mowing their yard. And they wait until I start filming. And they're like, I think Stephanie is filming. Let us mow the yard. Okay. I may have to turn on my light because I'm kind of, well, let's go ahead and turn it on. Hang on. Woo! Blah! All right. I just can't stand having uneven light. Alrighty. Now let us see. Kind of got it spread all out here. I'm going to use my got stuff everywhere. Got stuff everywhere. What did I do with my? Oh well. My under eye. Watch this. We will just use some Revlon Color Stay because that does a pretty good job. Get it right like that. And I always kind of go around my nose because my nose will get, the makeup is always breaking up around my nose and the red shines through. Okay. Ooh, mercy, that light is awful bright. Either that or I'm just hot flashing. And I'd say that was the thing of it. I'm going to go in and do a little bake on the under eye with the Airspun by Coty loose powder, and this is in the loose powder translucent. And that's where you get your damp beauty blender. Take a little bit in your little thing. Now, let me tell you what, this is so finely milled that just be careful. It goes everywhere. With your damp beauty blender, you just go under the eyes, a little on the heavy side, like that. And then I just use a little bit where I usually crease, which is, you know, just take the rest of it and just dab it here and there. Don't want to waste any of it. Of course, this is relatively not expensive, and you get a big old thing, and it is full. Okay, put the lid on that sucker before I spill it all over my uniform here. While I'm waiting for that to do, I'm going to give my hair a little something. Like I say, I have been running around like a mad woman today. Tonight is the starting of my going back to work night. But that day, I usually always just kind of run around like crazy, and I should be sleeping. But I am not. You're supposed to let this sit for about 5 minutes to your eye and your skin, you know, is warm, and it sinks in and kind of becomes one with your under eye primer and everything. But it's one of them days I hadn't got as much time as I usually do. And you don't want to sit here for 5 minutes and look at my eyes do nothing visible. And I just brush it off with the excess off with a big fluffy brush. And this is one of those big elf brushes. I like it for like an overall thing. Now I'm going to use that likes to get in your hair, the Physicians Formula, the Butter Highlighter, because I like that. And I kind of use this more as a kind of a just on my cheeks at the you know, down just kind of like more there, because I am so pale skinned. It just kind of works. More like I use it more like a bronzer. And I'm talking just a little bit. Alrighty, now we're cooking. Let me tell you what I almost done the other day. I was sitting here and I was trying to hurry and get my makeup on because I was going somewhere. And I happened to have my Lash Duo glue, you know, just sitting out. And it was sitting really close to some of my, like my under eye primers and stuff. Let me tell you what, I almost was about to put that under my eye. Of course, I don't think when I would have opened it, I would have smelled it and been like, no. But you never know with me. You absolutely never know. Now, let's do with, this is a Wet n Wild, and it is the Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. Love this. This is like a couple of dollars. You only need just a little bit. And now let's kind of do it like that, kind of divide it out. And this, in my opinion, goes just as good as some of the very, very high-end eyelid primer. And it really does. I can't ask for too much more. And you see, I'm just patting that in. There. Wipe off the excess. And then I will just give it just a minute or two. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do the eyebrows while we do that. You know, I'm going to have my old standby, the It Brow Power. Give a little brush up with a little spoolie on one end. And this is in the it does not say, Universal Taupe. Now get this in, this end is the roll up. See? And when it rolls up, it's not a round, it's more of an oblong. So that makes it a little bit easier. And you just barely roll it up. Now I've got to look in the regular mirror for this. Hang on. and tilt the head about 1,000 ways. And I always just take my finger and rest it on my that person that's mowing their yard. Maybe they'll come mow mine. I've not been able to mow my yard because every day I'm off it rains. So if y'all know me, I love mowing my yard. Love anything outside. Trimming bushes, whatever. Okay, now I'm just going to take what excess is still on this and just kind of give it a little bit of a pat. Okay, now let's go in with some more L'Oreal Infallible. I also got this palette and this palette, and I have already used these. These are great. Tell you what, let's do some swatching. This is the Nude Intense, and this is just in the nude, and it's great because they number it on the back, and they give you different ways of wearing it, like the Nude, Ombre, Sultry Angel, Feline Fancy, Lady Butterfly, and on this one it's Red Carpet Ready, Sultry Smoky, Mauve Ombre, and Glamour, maybe Glamour Under Eye. So they've got it written in cursive, and that's but, And I've also got the Infallible paints, the metallics. I have got 404, and which is the Caged, and the 406 in Violet Luster. Okay, so what shall Miss Stephanie do? Tell you what, I am really in a shiny mood. I'm really in a shiny mood. Let's go with this. And I'll go ahead and tell y'all, I used this, the Infallible, the other day, and let me tell you what, it really lasted. Almost as good as my Estee Lauder, which is much more expensive. And usually with this L'Oreal Infallible, you can go to CVS or Walgreens or Rite Aid and kind of wait and watch for sale. Or they might have buy two, you know, get the extra buck at CVS. The person mowing his yard is getting closer. Mercy, I am so sorry about that. And this is so creamy. Actually, when you touch it, it feels like a cream. Let me show you. When you do this, it's very, see? Oh, pretty. Let's do the other one while we're at it. There's that one. Let's see, different finger. It almost feels like you've got on, you know, you're rubbing a cream. See with the lights. There you go. Whoop. Better. Very pretty. Very pretty. And like I say, I'm just in the mood for a little shine tonight. So go with the clean brush. I'm going to just do a little bit of this here at the side. Alrighty. Clean my brush here a little bit. And now I'm just going to go to town, back and forth. Just blend them together. I probably should have done a different color, like just above the crease line. That would have been the smart thing to do. And it wouldn't have been so dark, but I'm just more in a sultry, darker mood makeup today. And right at the top of that gray, I'm just going to do little round circles, and that blends it real well. Alrighty. And I'm really liking that. I'll always come do a little under the eye just to make sure that I don't have any fallout, but I don't see any, but it's just a habit I always do. While I've got this out, let's go in with the Naked Cosmetics. Look at that packaging. And since I've got more of a sultry eye, let's go in with, what y'all think? I really like this pinky color and give it right there. Right there. Then of course, right there and on top of there. There we go. Can't have too much highlighter in Stephanie's humble opinion. Let's see. Eyeliner, and I always wind up using the sexy. Tell you what, let's do something. Let's do something different. Let's use this, the Infallible paints. It is in wild green. There you go. Since we are doing the L'Oreal Infallible thing. Ooh, got to go this way, Stephanie. There we go with that one. Whoop, let's go this way. Just land my finger on the side of my nose. And just a hair bit under it. Okay, and that has kind of got a greeny, make sure my hands are nice and clean. Look at that, it's really a little bit of a shiny green, but it really lasts. And so that's another L'Oreal Infallible one. Okay, let us start some, I love my NYX Worth the Hype in black, because I really love this mascara. It was real funny when I went to Walgreens, and what I done is use a lot of my points to buy some of this stuff, because you know I coupon. And the woman was like looking at me because it was not cheap. But it was cheaper than most people would spend because I had coupons and then I had my points. So I didn't spend that much. But I bought a lot of makeup because I wanted to show y'all the new Infallible line. Now some of these products are not new, but they have just added some. So that makes, if you're like me, that kind of makes the whole thing new again. But I really do like this. Just kind of brushing it on, giving it just a second to dry down in between. And I hit my nose with that. Now that's Q-tip time. Get a Q-tip here. There we go. Let's see. I always give it just a second to dry, and then I twirl it like that. Right like that. Make sure I got it all off. Go in with just a little bit of my concealer. I'm talking just a dab. Kind of blend it in like that. Like that. And just barely put a little bit more powder. There. And that still has the powder for my under eye. See, look at that. Look at this. Look at that. That is some good stuff. Well, like I say, here in North Georgia, it is hot. And I think I need one more coat of this, because I don't think my eyelashes are showing up. And since I've got such pretty eye makeup on, I want to have I went out to a friend's party last night, and this was what I wore, and I was so happy that I did. Okay, I'm going in with my Tarte, and this is in the Tarte High Performance. You've seen me use this before, and it's the Rejoiced. And like I say, oh my goodness, you just barely need to tap this booger. give it a little brush off, because this stuff is, see, it's pigmented. Where's she? More times than one, I've had to redo my whole makeup because I forgot and just kind of went in it with a passion. Let's see, I'm just going under that, the highlighter. But then, you know, I got to put on a little bit more. It's just a thing. Alrighty. Now, tell you what, I've got an idea. Let us use the, this is in just nude. And do this. And do this right here. You know what? I'll even use the little doodoggy brush it comes with. How's that? Usually I just throw the boogies away. But let's go in and use, let's see, let me don't blind y'all. There. Let's go in with this one for a highlight of, or this one. Let's see how this one right here works. For a highlight above my brow bone. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Now that, can you tell a difference? That just really makes my eye makeup a little bit better, a little bit crisper, makes my eyebrows look a little bit more crisp, and it kind of highlights that eye a little bit better. Well, I'm finishing doing a little bit more blending out. So what do y'all think of my shelves? Wasn't that sweet of my dad? Can't get a better dad than that. Like I say, I'll give him a shout out. Tell him how much we love him for helping us outdo stuff like this. Everybody needs their dad. Let's see. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think, and I had said this before, let's do the Meet Matte Hues. And this is by The Balm, and this is in the color Committed. I really like this. It's matte, but not that kind of matte that makes you think, ew. I didn't even put any lip liner on. But with this one, I don't seem to need it. There. And I'll just pop this bad boy in my pocket so I can use it all night. That way, and look at this, I've still, that is not coming off. There's even a tissue. Not coming off. Okay. Last thing, I do have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. It's supposed to be a makeup extender. Like I say, I used this last night and it did not move. The only thing I do not like about it is that it doesn't have that really nice mist. It's, let's see if I can do it like this and you can see. Let's see. Watch this. See if you can see it. See, it's real, it's not fine at all. But that's all right. You know what I'm thinking about doing is finding my favorite mist, which is probably this here, the Cover FX Illuminating Spray. And maybe when I get done with this bottle, I might see about putting other things in it. Because look at this mist. I mean, this is so fine. Look, that's just, I mean, that is just, you can't beat that. But then I'd be using telling y'all I was using different things at different times, which would be not right. I'd be like, go buy this. It's really good. Alrighty, so this is just a really quick, I don't want to say an everyday look, but it's nothing too wild. And just wanted y'all to see some of the new products from the L'Oreal Infallible line, because like I say, these are the bomb. Like I say, this wears, and it's not that thick matte. It is a Pro Glow, and it's supposed to have radiant finish, wear up to 24 hours, medium coverage, and light air texture. And it says shake well, dot onto skin, and it really works. Alrighty? Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready with me, and looking at my new shelves before I go to work tonight. And my makeup will look just as good, almost, in the morning without a lot of touch-ups. I've got dry skin, so I don't have to do too many touch-ups, but around my nose, a little redness will come through, but it won't be bad, okay? Alrighty, we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.